COVID-19 First Alert forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
After a round of clouds early this morning, sunshine is out. Beautiful sunshine. Now we'll see a new round of clouds increasing as the day goes on, but either way, it is going to be warmer today, 45 to 50 degrees, and that's courtesy of some gusty southerly winds that we're going to see throughout the day today. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, 55 to 60, and then here we go. 65 to 70 degrees on Tuesday. That flirts with record high temperatures, but along with that are scattered showers, even the opportunity for a few thunderstorms, and it will be breezy as well. So spring is coming early this year for sure. Today, though, not looking too bad. Yes, it's been a cold start, so dress appropriately. We're in the 20s this morning, but we'll end off in the upper 40s this afternoon. There will be some more cloud cover, but it's that south breeze, 15 to 20 miles per hour, could occasionally gust to 30 miles per hour. And then once we get later this evening, too, we could see a stray shower or two, especially across our southern counties, but most of us are going to stay dry through the next couple of days. Right now, though, it is cold. 26 degrees, Elyria, Cleveland, Menor, 28 in Sandusky. We're at 21, meanwhile, in Canton, and 23 in New Philadelphia, where there's still some snow on the ground down south from what we saw yesterday. Those breezes right now actually calm down in New Philadelphia, but the rest of us seeing a wind around 10 miles per hour. So you factor in that with the wind chill, and it feels like it is only 11 in Mansfield and in Canton right now. Feels like 14 in Akron and feels like 16 in Elyria and Cleveland. So a cold start to the day for sure, but sun is out now that that morning cloud deck has moved on. We'll see a good deal of sunshine today, high pressure and control, and then a new round of clouds coming in from the north with this cold front. That's a weak front later on, and yeah, it could spark off a stray shower or two, but really doesn't amount to much. So future view not showing a whole lot here in the near term. Good start to the work week tomorrow. We're quiet with a mostly sunny sky, and then here we go on Tuesday. Now, the rain on Tuesday looks to be scattered, so not an all-day rain. Here's some scattered showers in the morning, and then the sun may break out a bit, and then we get some thunderstorms feeding off of that warmer and more humid air. And some of these storms could be stronger, perhaps some heavy rain, gusty winds, and small hail in these stronger cells where they set up. We'll watch for that, especially Tuesday afternoon and evening, and then overnight into Wednesday as well will be our more active time period. For today, though, not looking too bad. Upper 40s, clouds will increase later on, but it is windy with those south breezes. Tonight, not nearly as cold. The breeze will settle. Lows in the mid-30s under a mostly cloudy sky. And here's a look at our next 7 days, jumping up to near record high temperatures, well into the 60s on Tuesday. Wednesday, that 60s, a morning high, will fall into the 30s by the afternoon as storms move out. Could end off as a brief bit of snow, some lake effects flakes early Thursday. Final day of February is cold and then warming up again for the first couple days of March.